The last time the Kingston Frontenacs were in this building was nearly 3.5 years ago, November 15, 2019. Only 4 players who played in that game will play in today's game, and that includes Francesco Arcuri. We're nearing the midway point of the season, but never too early to discuss who might be in the running for MVP. You're a hometown kid, you're from Kitchener, you've basically been a Ranger your entire life. You played your minor career as a Ranger. So what's the feeling playing for this organization now? The view looks good from near the top of the East Conference. These two teams tied for second, both with an 8-2 record, but take a look at the key metrics, very different. Now the Rochester Nighthawks are proving to be somewhat of a Cinderella story. They were given the longest odds to win the championship with the first ever Kitchener Rangers captain, Sandy Fitzpatrick. Sandy, you were honored before the game. How does it feel to be back? The Burlington Cougars lead this series 3-0. They have yet to lose a game this postseason. Now the Cougars have outscored the Raiders 14-5 this series. 7 of those came on Tuesday night in Game 3, a game where the Raiders went 0 for 8 on the power play. Less than 24 hours after he scored the OT winner last night, no one sound. Who else? Matthew Saab, a beautiful dish from the captain, Francesco Pinelli. Well, you could say this season is somewhat of a fresh start and new opportunity for Connor Fields. He was traded to Rochester in the offseason, and he's arguably put himself in the conversation for MVP. You guys sit 1 point outside of the postseason right now, so what do you have to do to push for that last berth? It is the 4th and final meeting between these two teams of the regular season, but that doesn't mean they won't meet again come playoff time. Now 9 points separate the two in the Western Conference. Head coach Matt Sawyer said there's no reason to be overconfident. This Swarm team is a talented one. They are better than their record shows, and they always seem to play the rock quite tough. Mike, you guys come up short tonight, but you do get the single point. What do you think of the effort? We are on milestone watch this evening. Dan Dawson just 1 point shy of 1,500 for his NLL career. Must feel good to be back out there. What kind of memories come flooding back when you are out there with your old teammates?